And you're also partial to which I've never played. A bit of Baldur's Gate.
Oh, bro.
I hear you're the queen.
Okay, so growing up, it starts from a sentimental place. So my dad, we had like an old computer, like Windows 95 or some shit, like really old fucking computer. And Dad would come home with like some guy at his work just used to give him like, oh shit. Some guy at his work just used to give him like, do you remember burning? Like you could burn CDs and shit like that?
Yeah. Do you remember burning?
Burning. I'm not talking the graph burning, but the CD burning and shit. And I remember one time he came home with like a bunch of games. One of them was like Medal of Honor.
Medal of Honor was such a good first-person
It was like
shooter, man.
the original Call of Duty. And
but the story on it was good. That's a fucking good game.
it was a very good game. And he had like Unreal Tournament, like
the original Doom.
yeah.
Like, that was probably the first, like, hectic online multiplayer experience you could have.
Yeah, and Unreal Engine do, like, a fucking really good job. Like, the course that I'm going to be doing next year, we're going to learn how to use, like, Unreal Engine and shit like that eventually. So I'm, like, pretty...
Congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank
That's
you.
going to be so fun. Have you watched the ones I've done with Anthony Robinson?
I have not.
He's a game
I was
dev.
supposed to, because I remember you saying that, and I was
He's
like...
a game dev, and he's fucking phenomenal. I'm pretty sure he's more on the art side of it. But he's making some like side-scroller RPG games at the moment.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Looks phenomenal.
Fuck
but yeah,
yeah.
Baldur's Gate.
Oh, yeah. And Dad came in... Yeah, one of the games was Baldur's Gate, the first one. It just came in like a little...
I've never been into like all my friends got so deep into RuneScape when I was when I was a kid, and I just couldn't like one of my friends still plays it. I had to confiscate his password to change it for him because it was affecting his life as a grown man.
Those type of games, like that's something you learn. We're learning
grind.
about as well. Where like we got to figure out how to like unlock those neurons in your brain in like a healthy way. Like
those games are for grinders.
Yeah.
Like there's a difference between a gamer. Like the only game I grind is Call of Duty, but I'll grind because I don't play Call of Duty to play Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty to grind camos.
Yeah.
It's a very different game. Like people who grind trying to get camos in Call of Duty are not playing the same game as people who just jump on for 2 hours. I'll jump on Call of Duty for 7 hours if I like I can't play it. It affects me a lot.
Dude, Baldur's Gate 3 was like...
You've played it, you've finished it 19 times by my understanding at the moment.
Nah, not that many. I've done about like 6 run-throughs of just like... Because like the first one I did I just played it because it first came out and I was like, dude, fucking hell, I didn't even know they were making a third one. And by the end of it, I was like, okay, well, because like achievements on PC on Steam, you have different achievements on that than you do on like PlayStation and that, yeah. And it's a lot harder to 100% it on Steam, and I'm still trying to do that, but I've taken a break because I think it's kind of ruined my life a little bit in a good way.
Do you like, I can't remember what Goobs you said, you like...
The honor mode run?
Yes.
Yeah, that's like, it's like the hardest difficulty. All the bosses have these like legendary actions that they could do, and they're so much harder. Not that they already weren't hard enough. And you get one save file.
That's
so you can't reload something if you fucked something up, and like every action you make in the game affects something like later in the future. Like if you kill, let's say you... Like, there's a part with, like, a goblin camp, and you can either choose to side with the goblins and raid, like, this grove, or you can run back and tell the grove that they're coming and defend the grove. But if you decide to raid the grove, if you go to recruit this, like, one, like, character called Karlak, she will have heard that you've raided the grove, and she'll try to fight you, and you can't recruit her. But then also with that, you can, like, cut her head off and go deliver it to some other people that wanted to hunt her down anyway.
That's fucked.
And yeah, dude, like every action you make.
I've heard Baldur's Gate 3 is probably one of the greatest games of all time. Like a lot of people say that. Not my kind of game, but I think it won Game of the Year when it came out.
Yeah, it did. It won heaps of awards last year.
Yeah.
It won fucking so many awards, like the soundtrack, Game of the Year, Best Art or some shit in a game. Like it won a fuckload of awards. I think it won like 8.
Yeah, the biggest feat in gaming to me, I watched this cunt play every Souls game without fucking dying. Or no, was it without taking a hit of damage?
What?
from Dark Souls 1 to like Elden Ring.
Are you joking?
Yeah, no hits.
The thing about Souls games,
I can't play them. It's too overwhelming for me.
You need to be a certain type of gamer to play those games because
to be good at them.
They're deliberately hard. Like the guy that made it, because I think the original one was Demon Souls.
Demon Souls, I believe, was the original. But like I did play Elden Ring a bit, but it's just RPGs for me have always been way too overwhelming. Like, because
there's a lot to do.
I feel like I have to search every inch of everything, and I feel like if I miss something, that I fucking just get this raging anxiety in me.
Because there's a lot of like NPCs you could go past in like in the first Dark Souls game. That they'll give you like these little side missions, or like they won't give you like an objective, but you'll listen to what they say, and then like you can go off and find whatever they're talking about.
Different kind of fucking gamers for like Souls, like in general, is like just for different people.
Yeah, dude, I haven't beaten Elden Ring. Brandon's seen me. I'll jump on there for like 15 minutes, and I'm like, I will get fucking fisted. Like I just cannot. Like, I'm still in, like, the starting part of Elden Ring, and I just can't. I'm like, because I'm like, okay.
It's a different kind of skill set.
Yeah, because what got me, like, fully good at those type of games, or that I thought I was playing, have you heard of Bayonetta?
Bayonetta's probably, like, one of the only, that's a Nintendo title?
I believe so. You can get the originals.
She's got the honkers on her.
Oh, yeah.
She got them fangs.
She's a sexy woman.
She's carrying them fangs on her.
She's a sexy woman. And you know what's funny? I saw a couple comments that were like, "This was clearly made by a man," but then all these girls were replying.
That's like a hell girl favorite game.
Yeah, they're like, "Shut the fuck up! What are you talking about?" Bayonetta slays.
She's
like,
a badass. She kills dudes, kills fucking
she dances,
monsters,
and
got
she's
massive
like,
knockers.
Woo! She gets naked.
She's thick.
When she like does there's like a move she does, and it's called a climax move. And she just fucking like, because her hair is like an extension to her outfit and that, and then all of her hair will just come out, and then like a demon will come out of the hair and like and just like fuck whatever you're fighting up. It's a great game.
I just like story. I really, really, really have always loved great story-driven games, like action adventure games. Like Uncharted series.
My dad's playing that at the moment.
Uncharted 4 might be one of the best games of all time.
Oh no, Dad's playing Just Cause, not Uncharted.
Just Cause is fun as fuck. But like God of War, all of the games are good, but the 2018, I think, like the last two God of Wars, best story-based games I've ever played in my life.
I remember was it not the most recent God of War, but the one just before that?
One of the best games I've ever... Like, it literally, probably top 3 games of all time for me.
100%. It was really good.
Best story in a game for me, still The Last of Us, though.
You know what's weird? I've never played The Last of Us.
Mate, do you know the story?
I do.
Have you watched the show?
No, I haven't. No, I watched the first episode of the show, and then I just kind of, like, went on to something else.
But you don't know, like... You've never watched a Let's Play or anything, like a playthrough?
Yeah.
Oh, you've watched a Let's Play.
Yeah, because I was...
That's fucking phenomenal series.
Really good. Really fucking good. But I never had it, because it only came out on PlayStation, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have a PlayStation 4 or anything like that. But when I was living in WA, like the guy that I was with there, he had a like PlayStation 4, and so that's how I got to play like Bloodborne and God of War and The Last of Us, and it was really fucking good. But I watched him play.
Mm.
So I've never played The Last of Us.
Last of Us is fucking fantastic.
I would like to.
You have a PlayStation? Yeah, do you play on your laptop?
I have.
Do you like an Alienware?
I have an Acer. Like,
how the fuck do you run games on it?
It's a really fucking good laptop. My little sister picked it out for me like a few Christmases ago, and she's like up to date with all of that stuff. And it runs Baldur's Gate on there hell smooth. Like, and that game...
Baldur's Gate, that'd be like pretty strenuous on like shit, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, it can run The Sims, and The Sims is like...
I've never been into it, I don't understand it.
You need like an Elon Musk type of computer to run it, otherwise your computer's just like...
I've never been a Sims person.
I think it's more of like for the girls.
It is a hell.
We like to play God.
My ex would she was a sweat, so I'm a sweat at like first person shooters to me because I like online games. I'll put 5,000 hours into a first-person shooter. But my ex, when I met her, she was not playing games because she said, like, they're bad for me, dude. Like, they're like, I will sit here from fucking 9 a.m. till 12 a.m. be playing games. If I have a game that catches me. And then she got back into Sims, and she would like call in sick at work.
Oh shit!
And like I would leave for work at 9 a.m. and I'd come home at 9 p.m. and she'd still be there, just fucking look at my house, like just smashing it.
Dude, it's a hell good game. Are you joking? Like I find dudes will pay girls out that play The Sims, but then jump on Minecraft.
I can't do I just can't do those games. I don't know. I respect it. Like I respect. They're fucking. It's a very grinding. It's different grinds, but like they're grinding games.
Yeah, I never got into Minecraft as much as I did with The Sims, but that was like my older sister.
Can you pass me that, please?
My older sister got this like the original Sims game for like a birthday present fucking yonks ago, like I reckon like mid 2000s or something like that. And didn't know what it was, and we started playing it, and it was like we had to set up allocated times, otherwise we'd just spend way too much time on it. And then it got to a point where my mum was like, all right, you kids are like just spending way too much time on the computer, so you're not allowed it on this day, this day, and this day.
How old are you?
26.
I thought you were heaps younger than that.
Nah.
That's right. That's so... My fondest... Where the fuck did I put that lid for that bottle? Turns out I've got a little bit of ADHD. Yep.
Yeah. Welcome to the club.
Yeah. You definitely are tismed out.
Excuse me? Maybe a little bit.
100%.
Oh, yeah, dude.
It's hell harder to like...
It's bad.
It's harder to diagnose in women.
It's bad because when Brandon first asked me out, I was like, do you know what you're getting yourself into?
I'm a crazy bitch.
I'm fuck crazy. Lock me away.
My fondest like memory of game. So when I grew up, like PlayStation 2 came out and Xbox, like that, the consoles that changed gaming when multiplayer started becoming a thing. But we used to like bring 2 consoles over and have these LAN parties and shit in houses.
Yeah.
When Gears of War came out.
Oh, bro.
When Gears of War came out,
Okay.
and when Halo, the original Halo came out.
That was like...
Sniper only lobbies, just us, or we'd fucking like put a divider on the TV so you couldn't screen cheat. And we would play for fucking tens of hours.
Dude, that was like the peak of game
fun.
art. The peak of game art and like advertisement for that shit. Because you know back when like before you would just download
Those
a game.
games still hold up. Like
Yeah, I was playing
still
Halo.
hold up now.
I was playing Halo not long ago and I got my mum onto it. She was just like, that game looks cool. I'm like, you've never played Halo, mum? What the fuck?
Still holds up.
So good, dude.
When games actually had fucking soul.
Like Halo 2 still probably like one of the best ones.
I was always a PlayStation rat, so I never played the stories of these games. Like I never played Gears of War story, but like just the multiplayer with all the LAN like parties with me and my mates was sick. But I was always a PlayStation head. I couldn't get around the controller.
I've always been like a campaign player, which is why I don't play Call of Duty anymore. Because
Call of Duty's last campaign's fucking insane.
Wasn't that just a remake of the...
No, Call of Duty's the one I'm playing now, the one that came out 3 weeks ago. Best Call of Duty campaign I've played.
What one's that one?
Black Ops 6.
Oh, no shit.
Treyarch make it, which they're a lot better at making Call of Duty games.
No shit. Because I remember the last campaigns I played was like Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, no, like this campaign is fucking off its head. Like, it's worth buying the game. It's actually not worth buying it because they charge you $120 now. But like...
I don't know, it's so fucked.
It's actually a fucking really enjoyable experience to play. It's trippy as fuck. It's very odd for a Call of Duty. There's some moments in it too that are like... Do you remember the campaign where... You had to walk through that airport, no Russian, and shoot all those just innocent people.
That was Modern Warfare 1, wasn't it? Or 2? It was one of the Modern Warfare
2.
Yeah.
I believe. But this one has some moments in it where you're like, I fucking can't believe you put that in a game. Like, it's wild. But that's what games are supposed to be.
If you were to try and get any of like the old Call of Duties, they've changed like the Nazi symbols.
Oh, really?
On the games, because like obviously those games were like original like World War II. Like base sort of games.
They were more historic. They were more built to like historical accuracy.
Yeah, and it went from like Nazis to like then you get to Modern Warfare and you're versing like was it like Middle Eastern people or some shit like that.
It was how America.
Yeah, America. Fuck yeah.